electronics first. See if they got any collectible figures there. Or props. There we go. Nothing good. I don't think Hermione's come out yet. They're wrong. That other guy, Snoke, I've been seeing him. Come on. Harry, of course. That's it. Brady Bunch. Elsa. Only at Walmart. I don't see nothing. I don't really collect Funko, so I wouldn't really know. I've seen this before. This might be Walmart exclusives. They didn't have any of those at Target. Or this. Uh-oh. I've seen these. Oh, dude, that's weird. Target has these for $7.99. They had the Man-Bat, they had Robin, both Batmans. They didn't have this one, though. And that's weird at Walmart, it's more expensive. I've never seen this on anybody's video. So this might be brand new, Walmart exclusive, Astro Train. I keep forgetting to do the Transformers lately. There's the Siege, that's the Walmart exclusive Soundwave. There's the exclusive Megatron. The only one I haven't seen is the what do you call it? Optimus Prime. We got Hound. There's old guys. We got the cassettes again. I've only seen these at this store twice. I think those are just the same ones. They got both sets. They got Blue Streak. I've only seen one of them so far. But Chromia, Purple Guy. And here we go. Gold Ranger, Magna Defender. They're all Wave 2s. Here's the new Masters of the Universe stuff. Triple H. Ultimate Warrior. Sting. I don't know if I'm having trouble filming in here. This one going so fast. That was kind of sort of looking Power Ranger swords. Not really. Let's see what else we got. Star Wars. Next to nothing. No Black Series at all. Lando. Haven't seen him since October, I think. These guys, they're on clearance at $5 at the other store. They got this thing, skiff. So say, yeah. I want that, but with these, I don't know if I'll get the skiff. Maybe I don't collect 3/4 that much anymore. Just the 6-inch in Fortnite. See if they got that Valkyrie that everybody's looking for. And look like it. Yeah, nope. At least we saw something new. Toy Story. But I do like these. I saw Wits and Tilly's at Target for the first time in the store today. This is January. Alright, well, see you guys on the next trip. What's up, everybody? Welcome back again to Collecting and Hobbies. So it's been a while since I reviewed a Mighty Morphin, or well, any kind of lightning collection Power Ranger. Haven't done this since Wave 2 because I go back and forth with my collection. One month I'm collecting this, one month I'm collecting that, because you can't buy everything, or at least I can't. So anyway, I already shot the little hunt that I found him in, and he is a Walgreens exclusive, at least for now. No, Hasbro, sometimes they re-release stuff. And this is the Mighty Morphin Black Ranger with the Dragon Shield. And you can see I've already cut up in the bottom. I haven't actually taken him out yet. Here's the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers logo. And here's a great looking picture of the figure, but it's not actually the figure. It's a CGI generation of what the figure is supposed to look like. Alright, so enough with the packaging. Let's go ahead and get him out. Alright, so here's his little backdrop. It's just a lightning bolt. And there's nothing in between that. But you could take it out if you want and use it for a display, if you like. And of course, instructions. I mean, not instructions, but a whole bunch of warnings in different languages. That's all this is. It comes in the box of every Power Ranger now, from Wave 2 forward. Alright. First thing I'm pulling out here is the effects piece. Looks like a exploding pumpkin, only blue. And as of right now, this effect is exclusive to this exclusive Ranger. No telling if we might get it with the regular one. Now I think the regular one might be in Wave 6 or 7. Here's his little blaster. Blade blaster, I think is what they're called. And this one has white paint on it. And I know a lot of people are like, why is his white when Kimberly's is silver? The Pink Ranger. And we got a extra fist hand. Alright, and then we got a karate chop hand, or I guess a high five hand, whichever you want to call it. And then you got the extra civilian head. And the likeness on this head, well, you can judge for yourself, but I personally, it's alright. It's not, I think it could be better. That's all I can say. It doesn't really remind me of Zach. Oh, come on, man. Alright, here's his battle axe. And you can see the Mathodon on there. See which way, is that the way it's supposed to be? Oh, maybe it's this way. Facing forward. The tusks facing to the left. And this is also his gun. A blaster. I guess you just slide this. I'll do that in a minute. Get the last piece out, which is the figure itself. Let's go back to this battle axe gun thing. Oh, there we go. It didn't want to move first time. So I think he put it like this so he could hold it as an axe, like that. And then you put it back the other direction. Oh, this is also where the arrow, the bow for Kimberly goes. So you can make that super blaster, the mega blaster or whatever it's called. You put the the bow right there. And then you put a sword from Tommy. Wait, Tommy? Not Tommy. Jason, the Red Ranger, right there. And you put the yellow and blue stuff on the bottom. So, yeah, okay. So, as a blaster, I guess you would hold it right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the figure itself. I'm examining the head real quick, looking at the paint job. I see a couple little extra drops of paint right there underneath that eye, I guess. Might be able to scratch those off, most likely. But other than that, it looks pretty clean. Okay, so is this the same shield that Tommy wears? I believe it is. I think. I don't know. They're slightly different in color. I know that for just from watching other reviews, because I didn't get the San Diego Comic-Con version because I knew both of those figures were going to be released individually anyways. So let's go over articulation here. I was going real easy with this because I wasn't sure if it'll go up. Wow, that's stiff. Oh, that's because of his armor piece. His armor piece does hinder the articulation somewhat, or unless you move it out of the way. Then you can get the full effect of the butterfly joint, which is molded white, and then his arm is molded black. He's got these bracelets on that go along with the Green Ranger's dragon shield, is what it's called. And he only had this on for maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute in that one particular episode, where he gets blasted by some kind of poison mist or something, and the Green Ranger runs over there and he said, "Put this on. It'll heal you and give you energy." So that's what he did. So basically, this is going to be the base body for the majority of the Rangers, more than likely. So all the Rangers are more than likely going to have just this exact mold, minus the bracelets, of course. And then they'll have different heads and be painted different colors. So this is our first, well, at least for me, unless you have the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, which most people don't, this is our first taste of what the actual male Power Ranger is going to be. Because our first true Mighty Morphin regular Team Ranger was actually Kimberly, because, the White Ranger didn't come along until way after the beginning. I don't even know. I've only watched like the first 26 episodes, and he's not in any of those. The Green Ranger doesn't even show up until like the 19th episode or 17th or something like that, and he's a bad guy. Rita Repulsa's got him under mind control. Anyway, so you got that same torso crunch that you get with the other Ranger, with like the red one from the Beast, not the Beast Morphers, but the I don't even know what they're called. Dino Charge Red. He kicks all the way up. I'm very tired. I've been up all night. You could probably tell. And some reason this one seems to kick up higher. Am I imagining things? Maybe. And so if this wasn't there, it might be going up a little bit further, the arm. And then you got the head movement. You can nod up and down. He's got that neck joint like the old Black Series figures had, like all the Marvel Legends have. You go 360. Got a little bit of tilt. Got double jointed elbows, but because of this white piece and the bracelet together, it doesn't really give him a whole lot of movement. I mean, it's better than 90, so that's pretty good. Might even be able to get it to go a little bit more if, let's see, I do this first. I don't know if this anymore. It's probably less, huh? I don't know. But he's got side to side. This joint's really easy to move. This one, also side to side. So far, Kimberly's the only one that has a vertical joint where it goes up and down on her right hand. He's got double jointed knees. Kicks his own back. He's got the swivel cut, the thigh, and he's got ankle rockers. And he can move his foot a little bit forward and a lot back. A lot more. And he's also got swivel cut at the boot. So this guy's pretty posable. And I was actually, I mean, it's been so long since I've been wanting to review this. I just had so many different things get in my schedule. I was actually going to do just a Talking Power Rangers thing because I just love these Rangers. I never watched the show when I was a kid, but these action figures are so cool mainly because of the articulation and, I don't know, just the aesthetic of them. I mean, look at that. You can get into a good pose right there. I mean, this thing, all of them, including like, here's like Tommy. So he's got the same basic body. The only difference, I think, is the, yeah, it looks the same exactly. Looks exactly the same, except for the, from the boot cut down. It's got different boots. And of course, you know, the arms are going to be different because they're unique to that one particular person. But the rest of it is all the same. But, see, I mean, this thing's got, okay, there's 1 point right there for this swivel. 2 points right there for the up and down movement. So, same thing over here. That's 4, 5, 6, double jointed knees, 8, 10, 11, 12 for the swivels there. The ball hinge, hips, that's 14. And you got the ab crunch and then the diaphragm joint, that's 15, 16. You got swivels over here, and you got bend, so that's 18, 20. You got double jointed elbows, that's 22, 24. You got a, what do you call it? A bicep swivel on each side, that's 26. They can go up, and they can also spin around, that's 28 and 30. And they also got the butterfly joint, so that's 31, 32. And then you also got the hinge that makes it go, well, depending on the Ranger, it could be more or less because of how tight or how much space you got. But that's 33. And then, of course, the movement from side to side. That's 34 points of articulation on every single one of these guys. Pretty much. That's like standard. 34 points of articulation for $20. That is a great deal. And that's why I like these things so much. And oh my God, this video has been long. Okay, so let's change out his head. Well, let's do his accessories real quick. I'm talking so long. Alright, so here's the blast. Just put this little plug into the hole, obviously. And this is the, I believe it's the gun. Yeah, these don't hold anything. So this would be the gun holding hand. And have heard this is rather difficult to get into. Okay, with the blast effect, it's very heavy. He can't even hold it up. And I mean, I can get it in there, but it's not a real good grip. Now, without this thing, he holds it fine, but it's still not a very good grip. You might want to eat the fingers up and then stretch them out to get them over that handle. That's really the only way you're going to be able to do it. And to keep it in there good. For the axe, let's see here. I mean, this fist, this grip, look at that. That is just not a whole lot of space. And his fingers don't want to move. See, look at it at this angle. And look how thick this thing is. It doesn't want to really go in there. I hope his hand's not painted because I don't want to scratch it up. But let's see. This is the gun mode. Yeah, it's not any different down here, so it's not going to be any easier down here. Let's try it in this hand. This hand's got even less space. Look at that. It's barely any space at all. These seem to be hands to hold this thing. I could barely even get it barely get it around the bottom of that handle. It's so thick. But he does hold it. He does hold a Star Trek phaser. And of course you can put it in his holster as well. I wouldn't even try the gun in this hand because it just doesn't look like it'll go in there. I mean the big one, the axe one. Now this one is a much tighter fit. Alright, so let's put his gun back in his holster, or into his holster, which I do like this. This is a separate piece. I'll show you the Mastodon or whatever it's called, big woolly mammoth. This is all white. This is molded white. The Pink Ranger, hers is part of her skirt piece, so it's painted white. You can barely see the mastodon, but it is there. Yeah, I wish those stood out a little bit more. They're a little bit better defined. And, of course, his head. I don't even know why I bother with this, because, see, this is what I mean by that point of articulation and then the ball. Because I probably won't display them like this unless I had two of them. There we go. You hear that loud click. So his head's got some pretty decent articulation. It can go way back, can go way forward, and of course spin around 360. Give you one more good look at his head. Try to catch some more light on there. There you go. Maybe it looks like him a little bit more. At one point, there's his earring. I mean, I've only seen the first 20-something episodes, so to me, I think everything should be a little bit darker. I think his skin color is darker. His hair color is obviously black. Shouldn't be this tone. I don't know why they painted it that tone. It should be just pitch. It should be as black as his suit. I mean, it's not like he's dyeing his hair or something, some other color. So, yeah. All right, so that's about it for this guy. I've wasted quite a bit of time already. I don't even know how I got this long, but I'll make the other reviews shorter. And my next review will probably be the Red Ranger, so we can compare these guys, and then Lord Draken. Alright guys, so, well, here, stand him up next to Kimberly. If I can get Kimberly to stand up, straight position. I can get her into all sorts of cool poses, stand up right away, but standing just straight, I'll forget it. But anyway, I mean, these are the only real from that particular first team anyways. Here's Tommy. I have all of them, but anyway. Yeah, so I do have the Green Ranger and the putty, but I don't know if I'll ever open it because I only got one of them. Normally I'm a Minton card collector, so I don't know if I'll ever open that one. But anyway, as far as this guy goes, I give him a 9 out of 10. I just don't like, or I just don't think that the sculpt of his head looks accurate enough, just like Kimberly. But we'll be doing the Yellow Ranger soon because she's already out too, and then all those other guys. So I got a lot of catching up to do. I'll see you guys on the next video. Click subscribe so I can send you guys or do live toy hunts for you guys, live figure hunts, whatever you want to call them. And thank you again for watching. See you on the next.